Emmer. Okay, Tom, it's good to see you. President Biden, for the first time, campaigned on calling Trump a, quote, convicted felon. Critics have been saying President Biden is only doing scripted campaign events. He just made more gaffes and blunders in a new interview with Time magazine. So he's attacking Trump on the campaign trail as he's undoing Trump's foreign policy. Look at this. He confused Putin with Xi Jinping, said Putin decided to go into Russia, also confused Taiwan with South Korea, and falsely claimed wage increases have exceeded the cost of inflation. Your word on this.
Well, you clearly have a president in decline, a human being in decline, Liz. And literally, he is getting crushed by Donald Trump all across the country. They're afraid of what's going to happen in November when the real verdict is rendered by the American people and Donald Trump is reelected to the White House. So
this story, Trump supporters, by the way, are outraged at what they're saying, and legal pros are saying, is an unconstitutional court conviction that will likely be overturned on appeal. So is this true? USA Today is reporting Republican lawmakers and senators are pledging revenge to stop. They want to stop all Democrat priorities, block Biden's nominees from approval, block any additional spending that does not address national security. Democrats in the Senate likely to block all this. But is this all true? Where does this go?
I think our speaker has said it very clearly that we need to explore all avenues to hold this lawless administration, this corrupt administration, accountable. Accountable not just for what they're doing in Washington, D.C., Liz, but for this farce that they somehow co-engineered in Manhattan when you have Colangelo, a U.S. Justice Department lawyer, that is suddenly employed by Alvin Bragg's prosecution team. You've got all kinds of red flags. Americans, I just want to point out something. Americans see this two-tiered sham form of justice, and it's not just Trump supporters. These are Americans. What these people are attacking, Joe Biden and all his partisan radicals, what they're attacking is the very fabric of what makes this country great. It's called the rule of law. And they have decided to take it and point it at their political adversary. And the American people are just too smart for that. And they will render their verdict on November 5th.
Are Republicans going to act? Because we're hearing, House lawmakers, for example, led by Jim Jordan. He's going to call in and ask Manhattan prosecutors D.A. Bragg and prosecutor Matthew Colangelo to come in next week for questioning. Are you guys going to, there's talk you're going to defund special counsel Jack Smith's office, cut funding to that. He's overseeing the Trump classified documents case and the 2020 case. Plus, are you guys going to try to cut any federal funding for politicized prosecutions, including the offices of D.A. Bragg, Fulton County D.A. Fani Willis, and New York Attorney General Letitia James, in case they get any federal money? You guys going to cut funding for that?
Well, I mean, let's start with where you started, which was Jim Jordan and his Judiciary Committee. They are doing everything they can, including what you just pointed out, that they have summoned Alvin Bragg and Mr. Colangelo before the committee next week. We'll see if they show up. Subpoenas may have to be issued. We may have to follow that progress, much like we've been dealing with the White House, who is trying to slow walk everything. When it comes to anything else, Liz, our speaker has already said that everything is on the table when it comes to the power of the purse, and we need to restore that power of the purse to the House.
Congressman Emmer, thank you so much for joining us. It's good to see you. Come back soon.
Thanks, Liz.
Still ahead, we take this on.